What is speed anyway? All right, you lot, let's talk speed. In simple terms, speed is how fast you can move your body from point A to point B. It's all about covering ground quickly. Think of a cheetah chasing its prey. That's pure speed in action. Speed is a combination of two things, your reaction time and your movement speed. Reaction time is how quickly your brain tells your body to move, like when the starting pistol fires. Movement speed is how fast your muscles can propel you forward. So whether you're a track star or just trying to catch the bus, speed is important. It's a fundamental part of being fit and active. Ready to unleash your inner speed demon? Let's go! Now, let's talk about why speed is so important in sports. Take football, for example. Imagine you're a striker racing towards the goal. A burst of speed can be the difference between scoring a winning goal and missing an open shot. And what about rugby? Speed is crucial for dodging tackles, breaking through the defensive line, and scoring those glorious tries. Whether you're a winger burning down the sideline or a forward charging towards the try line, speed is your secret weapon. So if you want to dominate the football pitch or the rugby field, you better get those legs moving. Think speed isn't important in netball or rounders. Think again. In netball, quick feet and rapid sprints are essential for dodging defenders, intercepting passes, and getting into position for those all-important shots. And in rounders, speed is what gets you around those posts and racking up points for your team. A swift dash to first post or a lightning-fast run home can make all the difference. So, whether you're a netball ninja or a rounders rocket, remember that speed is your ally on the court or field. Right, let's see how fast you really are. The 30-meter sprint test is a classic way to measure your raw speed. Here's how it works. First, find a flat, straight stretch of ground at least 30 meters long. Next, mark a starting line and a finish line 30 meters apart. Warm up properly with some light jogging and stretching. You don't want to pull a hamstring. Then, get into a starting position with one foot in front of the other, knees slightly bent. Have a friend time you as you sprint as fast as you can from the starting line to the finish line. Remember, this is all about maximum effort. Push yourself to the limit and see what you're made of. Now, let's kick things up a notch with the 30-meter flying sprint test. This one's a bit trickier, but it's a great way to measure your acceleration and top-end speed. First, just like the 30-meter sprint, find a flat, straight stretch of ground at least 30 meters long. This time, mark a starting line, a flying start line 10 meters ahead and a finish line 30 meters from the starting line. Warm up thoroughly, just like before. Start from the starting line and build up speed as you run towards the flying start line. As you cross the flying start line, have your friend start the timer. Sprint as fast as you can from the flying start line to the finish line, giving it your all. This test is all about maintaining and maximizing your speed over a short distance. Think of it like being a cheetah chasing down its prey, pure explosive speed. Now that you've put in the hard work and completed the tests, let's see how you stack up against other teenagers your age. For the 30-meter sprint test, a good time for teenage boys is around 4 to 5 seconds, while teenage girls should aim for around 5 to 6 seconds. In the 30-meter flying sprint test, those times drop to an impressive 3 to 4 seconds for boys and 4 to 5 seconds for girls. Remember, these are just averages. Your individual speed will depend on factors like your genetics, training, and body composition. The most important thing is to keep practicing and strive to improve your own personal best. Ready to transform yourself into a speed demon? Here's the secret. It's all about training smart and pushing your limits. One of the best ways to improve your speed is through acceleration sprints. These are short, intense sprints where you focus on exploding off the line and reaching your top speed as quickly as possible. Think short and sharp bursts of energy like a rocket taking off. Start with shorter sprints of 10 to 20 meters and gradually increase the distance as you get faster. Remember to focus on proper technique, driving your knees high and pumping your arms powerfully. Interval training is another fantastic way to boost your speed. This involves alternating between periods of high-intensity exercise and periods of rest or active recovery. Think of it like interval training for your legs, short bursts of speed followed by a breather. For example, you could try sprinting for 20 seconds followed by a rest and repeat that cycle. Just make sure you're well rested in between effort. You can do this on a track, in a park or even in your backyard. Just make sure you're pushing yourself hard during those sprint intervals. Finally, don't forget about resistance training. Building strength in your legs, core, and glutes can help you generate more power and explosiveness, which translates to faster sprinting speeds. Incorporate exercises like squats, lunges, plyometric jumps, and core work into your training routine. These exercises will help you build a solid foundation of strength and power, allowing you to unleash your full speed potential. Remember, consistency is key. Make speed training a regular part of your routine and you'll be amazed at the results. Now go out there and unleash your inner speed demon.